This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you are listening to Vacation the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
I'm here for Peter. Damn straight.
Anyway, might be a little difficult this week, but, well, illegal this week. But anyway, welcome back to the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil. Joining me as always, that's
Hey,
Spider.
It's Lilith Hellfire, and it's early. Bear with me, guys. I have a hangover. We just did episode 169 on Capes to put it into the timeline for you, so.
Like it has to be early for you to be hungover. And I thought you
Ray, come get the triplet. Ray, come get the triplet.
And I thought you were a professional. I thought you didn't get hangover.
I tried something new yesterday, so I don't want to talk about it.
Whoa. Something new.
Whoa, pretty damn big.
This is wholesome. It's Spider-Man.
I didn't mean that. Anyway, yeah, so this week, for our last Morbius episode, we are covering Ultimate Spider-Man 95 and 96 from...
What a perfect way to top off the Poop Sunday with a Bendis run. I just, chef's kiss, Philip. Chef's kiss.
I was going to say, you know who wrote this one.
Bendis.
You know I wasn't going to let you get like 5 minutes into this podcast without mentioning Bendis. You know it wasn't going to happen.
Oh, I know. If you didn't bring it up, I was going to.
Bendis.
It's actually not that bad, and I feel like Bendis' style does kind of work in this issue, shockingly enough.
Yeah, I mean, he's either hits home runs or he, strikes
or
out.
he's taking a poop on the couch. I know.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get with Bendis.
Tricky Dicky.
It would be funnier if his name was Richard.
Anyway, so yes, 95. Of course,
This cover is creepy, but okay.
Of course, the title's Morbius. What's a vampire? Sorry, it's not.
I mean, he's like they really are like, okay, we're gonna keep the suit. He's stuck in a time warp. It's fine.
He's a vampire.
Like, see, the best vampires either adapt or they become like, Lestat in, Interview with the Vampire. Just saying. And apparently he's Lestat, stuck in the past.
Oh, look at this recap page. Oh, we're going to have to cover that because it's Spider-Man and the X-Men were caught in a battle on Krakoa. I think there was a Deadpool story in there somewhere, too. So you know where we can cover that. Oh, so this takes place months ago. So there's young Peter swinging around town.
Poor Peter.
Running, he sees someone chasing someone else, shooting at them. But Peter's like, I can go help.
See, this is the thing about Ultimate Spider-Man. I almost always hate the covers, but I love the inside artwork, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, this is still Bagley, too, so of course.
Yeah. Naturally. But this is I like this issue. It was fun.
Peter stops this gunman who turns out to be Blade.
I know, I'm just like, yes, slice the spider.
And then it's like, oh, are you okay, sir? And it's a vampire.
Half vampire.
Well, no, this isn't Morbius.
The living vampire. Because we like oxymorons.
Because Blade actually does this vampire.
Can we get a spider bat?
And then Blade threatens Spider-Man, if you ever touch me again, I'll eat your heart for breakfast.
It's got some radioactivity in it. I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, yeah, he might just stab him because he's threatening him with the sword. Then he runs off. I don't know. My problem. I mean, I know Peter's like a teenager and stuff, but it's like there's.
What's he watching on his screen there?
Then this is
Oh God, that phone is still corded. What the hell? Least believable thing about this.
Oh yeah, because it's from the last arc. Yeah, that someone caught a picture of Spider-Man and Kitty Pryde. Because
Kitty Pryde's got to be Kitty Pryde everywhere.
And I don't think he's told Mary Jane yet that he's dating Kitty now. So.
Exactly.
So she's sitting there at the school talking to him on the phone, and Storm just sitting there. Well, yeah, it's a corded phone. I think is he at the Bugle? Yeah, because Jameson's cheap. Come on.
Honestly, at this point, cordless phones were probably cheaper than trying to find an actual corded phone. But I'll do it for nostalgia's sake. I'll let it slide for nostalgia's sake.
Finding a phone, that corded phone's probably just been sitting there since Nixon was in office.
Look at the cell phone. I was like, is that a Nokia? Oh my
God. What did she flip it up and pull the antenna up?
No, it's just the block Nokia, the classic Nokia that never dies.
I was going to say,
nice touch.
I was going to say, is the Nokia ad on the back of this now?
No, it would have been a Sony, whatever Sony's equivalent to. They have a long-standing relationship.
Oh yeah, I was flipping through looking for phone ads. Oh, look, it is 2006. They had an X3 game. Oh, they tried.
Isn't that apropos? Because isn't somebody going to be on a podcast talking about that god awful movie?
Oh yeah, Nick asked me to come back to with him and someone else to discuss. Yes, X3.
Bless your soul. The rage, the fever, just thinking about that movie.
That's all right. I don't mind pooping on stuff.
Well, it deserves it, and so does Bryan Singer. So, moving on.
So Peter and Kitty are talking, and Kitty's all, the professor doesn't want us to leave the mansion. We can't go out.
What is going on?
We can't go out on dates.
Okay, this investigative report is more like smutty fanfic that I would write, but whatevs.
Yeah, because I guess vampires. Because people.
Vampires? Well, it was Twilight era, right? No, that's a couple years away.
Yeah, I mean the books might be out.
Yeah, maybe I forget.
But yeah, Jameson and that long-haired hippie Ben Urich are talking about this vampire story.
Ben Urich!
I love how they'll update everyone's look except for Jonah. He still has the same.
It's a classic, timeless, angry white man look.
Although
don't mess with perfection.
Although they actually did give him a real mustache. It's not that Hitler mustache.
And we saw how fast that came and went. 2005 was Twilight's first book, so maybe that's why. Try to jump on a bandwagon. Get the girls in, get the teenage girls in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jonah's like, vampires. How does my star reporter hand in a story on vampires? And Ben's like, there's mutants, there's Spider-Man, there's Captain America frozen in a block of ice. Tony Stark is a human tank, but vampires are too much for you. Jonah's like,
right? Do you know the world you live in? What are you talking about?
He wants proof, I guess.
People Magazine.
But Pete's like, what about vampires? You saw one? And, Ben's like, no. And then Robbie comes up. It's flimsy. Robbie, the girl said she was bit by a vampire. It's flimsy. Print media is dead anyhow. Okay, Ben. We said it's half a story, but Ben lets Peter read the story.
But yes, this 21-year-old, it says Jennifer Grunwald. I believe she works at Marvel, so. But yes, this girl worked at the New York Public Library in the Foreign Literature Department.
Nothing to write home about, but okay.
Oh, she's fluent in French and Spanish, so I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Oh, convenient plot point. What's convenient? I see.
But she met a man in the library, thought he was just an immigrant. She recalls a hazy drug-like feeling washing over her. A rapist.
Yeah, I was gonna say hashtag rapey alert. Jeez.
A stranger's voice now in her head in English. She was overwhelmed with the feeling of following her outside, and she did. I thought I was drugged or something, but I wasn't. I didn't drink or anything. I vaguely remember being in the back alley.
Okay. Bendis, dear Bendis, read the room.
I know. I remember him whispering in my ear, but then I don't remember anything after that.
And I was missing 6 pints of blood. Feeling very anemic.
I mean, I guess they're trying to go for an old monster movie feel here, because like these panels are in black and white, as you know, Morbius like bites on her neck.
Yeah, like I said, it's like smutty fanfic that I would write. That's all that I'm saying.
Whoa. I know.
But they put it in black and white, so you know it's tasteful.
Yep.
It's artistic.
Nailed it.
But then she woke up that night in her own bed at home, confused and disoriented. So I guess is this
So we're not gonna talk about those ramifications and those hashtag rapey vibes. Okay.
Well, Yurik.
That's fine.
Is this her mother that brought Ben Yurik in? Because yeah, Ben Yurik there all of a sudden. She had not been violated in any way except for the mark on her neck. 2 small circular marks at the bottom of the left side of her neck. Wounds that were a day old already healed, as if they happened weeks ago.
Interesting.
Scared to return to work, scared to go to the police, Jennifer realizes that what she thinks happened to her makes her a target for ridicule. Oh, you got a hickey. And she's saying, I know it sounds insane. It may have just been a maniac playing creepy dress-up fantasy fetish thing, but maybe it was a vampire.
The vampire.
And even she says, but what's to say there are no vampires? There's Spider-Men and mutants mutants with angel wings.
Okay, way to call out my homeboy from way back. That justice needs to be served for that character. So upset.
I know. Let's do something good with Archangel. Come on.
Yeah.
Something has happened to me. I just want to understand it. Oh wait. So besides that, next day Peter's at school. Let's get to the teen drama.
Bendis does best.
Yeah,
I swear if he shows up as a guest writer on Stargirl, I'm flying to Vancouver. I'm gonna make a way.
Oh my. Yeah, but Pete sees Mary Jane. Hey, MJ. And she's like, not today. What? Not what? Come on, what?
Busted!
Asking what? Yeah, she holds up the People magazine with Spider-Man and Cutie's picture on it. He's like, yo. She's like, how much of this am I supposed to take? And she's like, you can explain why you so badly had to break up with me, because no one is safe with you, because your life as Spider-Man dooms you.
But she is, to be fair, like honestly, you're just a regular human girl. She's a mutant who can defend herself. Just saying.
Well, that's what Peter says. He's like, MJ, she has mutant powers. She can defend herself. In fact, she has the power to phase through things. Which means she can't.
But Mary Jane is a fiery redhead and she don't care about common sense. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. Feelings are feelings. It's fine.
Well, then she says, oh, she's perfect for you. Do you love her? Peter, no, not yet.
Nobody loves Kitty Pryde except for Clauses.
And Bendis.
And Mark Guggenheim. Let's never forget.
Bendis.
Oh, true. But he's like, not yet. She called me and asked me out, and we, have a lot in common.
I like how he mentions how they've helped him in the past, but we don't get an editor's note. That's fine.
But he says, trying to help out the X-Men. I didn't know she could be on TV with her and all this. I still have the scummy media hanging around school looking for Spider-Man.
Uh-oh. The dreaded question, did you know her when we were dating? Don't answer, Pete. Don't answer. Idiot answer.
What, I'm just supposed to deal with this, be your friend? Yes. You are my best friend.
Can you just... This version just needs to go fall into a portal to another universe. Another dimension.
She's a water...
Get her out of here.
She's a water clone.
I wouldn't take it that far, but...
He's like, MJ, maybe you should find someone who... You ready?
Yeah, go find the Flash. Not the Flash. Go find Flash.
I wouldn't want to get my name right neither.
I mean, come on.
And she's like, you ready to see me making out with another guy? Maybe one of the guys on the team? Is that what you really want?
Teen drama. This is like straight out of a CW show. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Next week on Stargirl.
Well, you're my friend, and you always will be. And she's like, oh, great. Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't count on that, homie.
And then
oh, yeah, and watch out for vampires. Like, what? He is starting to be a bit of a neckbeard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of a neckbeard.
So we see Yorick.
Speaking of neckbeards.
Oh, yes. He goes to see this Jennifer at her apartment. I want to talk to you more.
Oh, it's 416. They just couldn't do it.
No.
Give us a little 616. They couldn't do it.
But the vampire, whatever, must have taken full effect because when she opens the door, there she is, all in leather.
I was like, what in the Selena Kyle from Batman Year One is going on around here?
Exactly. And Ben's like, oh
no.
She grabs him, kisses him. Please, I'm so hungry. And a voice says, then eat. Which she bites Yorick.
And you're just like, not anybody but Yorick. Come on, man.
Yeah, Pete's at the Bugle, and he hears, the police are there. They're looking for Yorick. He was here till 6:30 last night.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord.
In a way, we thwip.
Miss Brandt, what happened? Yes, but yeah. Ben's been missing for a day. I love Betty. $10 says Wilson Fisk tossed him in the river.
I mean, any other day when there's not a vampire on the loose, that'd be a good bet.
Yeah. So Pete's swinging. He's thinking, this is my fault. Again, guilt.
No floating heads, though, so I don't have to take a shot, and I'm okay with that.
I wanted to tell Mr. Yorick, dude, I saw a vampire once. When he says, when did you see a vampire? I'd say, when I was swinging around the Spider-Man. Oops. He's like, he looks up the address for Jennifer's apartment. He's going to go creepy stalker. Wait a second.
We have a questionable sound effect. In fact, I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. So, yes, the door of her apartment said 416, right? He says he looked up her address and the apartment is 6C. Talk to your artist. Talk to your artist, Ben. Come on.
Talk to the editor. The editor didn't catch that.
Yes. But yes, as Peter's outside, he sees a wolf come crashing out of the window and get thrown out of the window, and it looks like it turns into bats.
Night of craziness, of supernatural craziness.
And then it reshapes into a wolf. Comes back in the apartment and sees Jennifer holding Yorick. He's mine. I always wanted to know what it looked like when someone was actually cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Questionable dialogue. Questionable Bendis dialogue. What would a book be without it?
Exactly. So yes, he hits Jennifer. He gets hit by the wolf, who says he's interfering.
So I'm just gonna say it. Jared Leto is an upgrade for the character of Morbius.
Yeah.
He'll do some good for that character.
But yes, like the wolf's about to attack him. He hears a voice, "Get out of here, boy. You cannot win this fight." And it's Morbius.
Oh no.
So that was the first issue. So yes, Morbius Part 2. Because yes, that's the actual title, Morbius.
Get more Morbius. Get it?
Oh! Fuck you, Kuna!
Leave it to me. I'll tell you what. Leave it to me.
So yes, it opens up with the big fight. Urich is sitting there all immobilized on the floor.
As you do.
Mm-hmm. And yes, Morbius is facing down this wolf, and Jennifer, stand down, Hellspawn. You know who I am. You know who I am. Mm-hmm.
I was like, Hellspawn, wait a minute. Somebody's gonna come to sue you.
And Jennifer's like, he's mine, he's my food. And the wolf's like, he's here to take your life, not your food. So Pete says he's creeped out because the wolf is talking, tries to web people.
This is a mess.
Mm-hmm. And the wolf's attacking Pete, and he's like kind of like choking it. Jennifer jumps on Morbius, who throws her off. The wolf just becomes mist when Pete's trying to attack him.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is going on? This is a crazy fight sequence.
Oh, Lord.
This is like something out of Deadpool.
Morbius tells Pete, I told you to leave, and like throws him into the bathroom through the door.
Where he belongs, in the toilet.
I was gonna say, it's Marvel. There's a toilet. Oh, Lord. And then the other vampire, they're fighting. Morbius, I don't care who your father is. I'm going to kill you with my bare hands and feed you to my friends. But then he takes off.
My food!
Jennifer.
Creepy. Keep referring to him as food, but okay.
College girls. But yeah, Morbius is like, oh, sorry I didn't save you from this. And he stakes her.
Look at Spider-Man in the back. Oh my God, what's he doing? No!
I know. He grabs Ben and takes off. And takes him to the hospital. They're like, what did you do to him? I didn't do anything. He was bit. He's Ben Urich from the Bugle. What bit him? A vampire. Stop it. What happened to him? I'm telling you, a vampire bite.
Look at him pick up that doctor.
Well, yeah, the doctor's like, I can't help you if you're going to lie. And he picks him up. This is me.
And here comes, it's flipping time.
Yep, security tries to come, and he's like, I don't have time for this. This is my friend. He was bitten by a vampire. I tried the Fantastic Four, but in this universe, Reed Richards is all evil. I tried to think of somewhere else to take him, but I can't think of anyone else. And if you can't help him, find someone who can. So Pete agrees to leave. Then later the doctor, I don't know what to do. We called S.H.I.E.L.D., but I don't think they took us seriously. I don't know what to do. Should I call the FBI?
I kind of like that it's like this underground thing that in a world of mutants, nobody's like taken seriously.
Exactly.
I definitely like that take on it.
I'm surprised they didn't say that. Oh, he thought it was a vampire. It's probably one of those stinky muties.
I was waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is a genetic disorder it's like a series of just genetic disorders where people are like super sensitive to sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
They can get kind of like burns. People who like crave blood, it's like one of those things. Yeah, it's a whole couple of disorders that if one person had it all together, they could easily believe they were a vampire.
Oh yeah.
Burn.
Sizzle in the sunlight. Unless you're a Twilight vampire, then you just sparkle.
Oh, but did they call Spider-Man a mutant? Because the one's like, Spider-Man, huh? I know. Just drops this on us and runs away. All those mutants. I hear you.
I mean, they just assume his name's Spider-Man. They just assume he wears a mask. They assume he's covering up something.
Exactly. They have Ben's just laying in the bed, hungry.
I can relate.
And Morbius shows up. I know it hurts. It's almost over. When Pete comes smashing back in. And I was just starting to doubt my plan of hiding in the ceiling to keep an eye on my friend. For once, my stupid was smart.
One more time for the people in the back. The truest statement has been spoken.
Yeah, so he starts attacking Morbius. Get out of here. You hear me? And the Morbius is just like, boy, if you want to help your friend, stop interfering. I'm not trying to hurt your friend. I'm here to save him. You're trying to bite his face off. Boy, I'm helping you. Bendis dialogue.
So many bubbles, bro. So many bubbles.
I know. He's already been bitten once. If he is bitten two times more in the light of the moon, his transformation to the blood-seeking undead will be permanent and complete.
Whew.
Yes. But Spider-Man's like, you're a vampire. Don't put me with them. Some of us refuse to give in to the curse. So, I'm trying to remember if Bendis ever explained this. So I guess like Morbius is another like real vampire. It's not like science.
Yeah. Because I hate that version.
I promise I'm going to help him. I alone have the power to stop the transformation. I made a promise on my mother's grave that my father's unholy curse will not take anyone else. Oh, Lord. Your father? Who's your father? Dracul.
Boo! How about no?
I know.
How about no?
You know, of course, his father has to be the most famous vampire in history. Okay.
What a drama queen.
And then Morbius says, stay back. This looks worse than it is. And it looks like
It's flipping time.
Well, it looks like he's about to feed. So Pete jumps on him. No. Morbius, stop it. And whips him through the wall. So, of course, again, security. Then the lights go out. What? Then we see a bunch of vampires show up. Oh, and the chick bites Peter. But then she's like, this blood is tainted. This blood is diseased. You're not human. You're not pure.
Burn.
I know.
Told you that radiation's not good for nobody.
Yep. So then he just starts punching and throwing vampires around. Oh my god, you killed me. You turned me into you. Let me see. Blade. I said Blade. Morbius just stabbing vampires. Dusting them. Spider-Man taking down the female one. Morbius monster. It's Pete. You know, they killed me. They freaking killed me. And then Morbius like rips off his mask and he's like smelling his wound. That's what I thought. Your blood is diseased. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You're lucky. But you've done something to your blood. Is that what gives you your abilities? Your blood cannot feed a nightcrawler the way normal human blood can.
You're useless. Get out of here, kid.
Yeah, sorry. But then he's like, look. And he's like, Yorick looks okay. What did you do? I saved him. Are you okay? No. Again, Bendis dialogue. You saved him. And you. What? Who? What's your name? Morbius. And if we ever bump into each other again, let's both pray that you've grown the up. And he disappeared in smoke. So Ben wakes up. Oh, hello. I love Pete all CW style with his mask off for the last how many pages?
Somebody get Oliver Queen on the line.
I know. Okay, but then I guess the next day is Pete's wearing a turtleneck. Get it?
Someone's got the ultimate hickey.
Pete doesn't want to dissect the frog. Aww.
Yeah, the smell of formaldehyde in the morning is not appealing. I'm sorry.
But I guess with Mary Jane's.
He's like, don't freak out. Did the kitty scratch and bite you? Did she?
Oh yeah. She's like, what's wrong? You can't fool me. That sweater's a desperate cry for help. And he shows her the wound. Listen, it's happening again. I'm seeing things I shouldn't see. I'm too young to be doing and seeing these things. Daredevil warned me. They all warned me. She's like, how old do you think is old enough? Oh, and then they hug. They hug.
Get that crap out of here.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot that's your stake through the heart.
I do like how like the world just fades away and it's just him and her. I do like the interpretation of this moment.
Caring for another human being that isn't myself.
Gross. Unnecessary.
So yeah, so what did you think of this final Morbius story?
Suck.
Yes, but it's kind of a wild ride. I think it was a little too jam-packed.
Mm-hmm.
I would have preferred it to focus a little more on Morbius. Just a little bit more.
I mean, I know they always want to do like a different take in the Ultimate Universe. So yeah, I don't know. I know you don't like the living vampire, but it's like, I don't know, it made him unique.
They're all technically living vampires. I'm just saying.
True. But it's like, does he really have to be Dracula's son?
Well, it's Bendis. Go big or go home.
Oh yeah, he is a
But
fan.
honestly, like we're just gonna say it. The art really carries this issue.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I love the fight sequences, even as bizarre as they are. Great. Very kinetic. I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I love this art because it's Bagley, my favorite Spider-Man artist. Yeah.
I think it's the best issue we reviewed, to be honest, though.
What?
I think it's the best Morpheus issue we reviewed.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
that's not saying much, but I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, the first one we covered was 70s, and then last episode was the 90s stuff, and then this was the 2000s. Oh, and I'd forgotten, I was listening to another podcast. You know why there really wasn't much Morbius in the 80s?
Why? They're trying to make a movie?
Well, no, he was cured for like most of the 80s. And
really?
Yes, and you want to know how he was cured? I think
the power of love?
No, it's even better. I think it was in a Marvel team up or something. He gets hit by lightning.
Like that one movie with the vampires where okay, I get you. No, yeah. Like Supercharged Sunlight, I get it. Like I get it.
So for most of the 80s, he was cured because he got struck by lightning.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, not really, but
so lightning gives you abs and new life.
Well, if you survive it, basically, and you get a cool little tattoo too.
Oh my god! I heard a story one time. Supposedly some guy got hit by lightning and went right for his zipper.
Oh, poor thing!
I'm like, just kill me now. Oh, but
so Morbius month is over officially.
Yes. But hey, speaking of funny accents, would you want to hear what Ray has to say about these issues?
Yes, let our triplet speak, please. Thank you.
All right. So here he is, everyone. Ray from Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast, Last Sons of Krypton, the Superman podcast, and the upcoming To Know Her is to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast. So yes, he's in the Spider family now. And between that and Scarlet Spider, yes, a Spider-Person expert. All right, Ray.
Hello, Lilith and Phil. This is Ray. I'm just going to give my thoughts for Ultimate Spider-Man 95-96, Morbius, the two-parter. Man, it was an enjoyable two-parter, I must say. The art from Mark Bagley was absolutely superb.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you think the same, but Mark Bagley's art in the Ultimate Spider-Man's probably up there as his best. But a really good, solid vampire tale. I loved it. Again, I think Bendis really does write well for Spider-Man. He's got his problems with other characters, but with Spider-Man, I don't know, he just feels at home, and especially in the Ultimate Universe
Well,
here.
Teen Spider-Man, yeah.
So I really enjoyed the quick banter between people. There was that interaction between Pete and Mary Jane. Just the quick fire responses. But yeah, the action was epic. I thought seeing that. Is it Dracula? I don't know. Seeing that wolf turn into bats, into fog, was all very classic kind of vampirism. And Morbius, slightly different, I guess. His father is Dracul, so in the Ultimate Universe, things are slightly different. But I really enjoyed it. I love the revamped, no pun intended, Ben Urich.
Revamped.
And enjoyed the fact that when Spidey got bit, his blood was kind of tainted. I actually thought that was going to be a very logical thing for Morbius to show Spider-Man that he had to bite him to heal him, but in fact he didn't really need to do that at all because his blood is radioactive, I'm assuming. But yeah, no, a really good couple of issues. I'd be interested to hear, as always, what you guys think of it. I'm hoping you liked it because I haven't read all of the Ultimate Spider-Man, but every time I dip into the stories, I'm thoroughly entertained, and no less so with this. So yeah, I'd give this a solid B plus, both of them. Anyway, I'll catch you around. Swoop, swoop.
But yeah, we'll have to. I'm trying to remember if he covered those or not, but we might have to cover an Ultimate Spider-Man arc one day because I know that Bendis did do Moon Knight in one of them. So
Yeah. That's fine. We can do that.
So yeah, so I think Ray liked it, but his feedback was only a little over 2 minutes. So
he's got a whole baby to raise, like a little tiny one. You remember those days?
I know, and he had to. Well, he also sent us feedback for Capes and Lunatics 169, and also Wave.
Great choices, by the way. You guys really should go listen to Capes and Lunatics episode 169.
A special guest, Master Doom.
He did some great picks. I was surprised.
I know. Yeah.
He represented the indie side for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So on that note, enough shameless plugs of ourselves. Time to shamelessly plug our sponsors, I suppose.
Well, yeah, through more shamelessly plug ourselves. But yes, so send us your thoughts on Morbius. Next week, Matt and Ray will be back for more Scarlet Spider. We're going to be covering Funeral for an Octopus, the miniseries.
Charlie, I expect feedback.
Oh, I thought Lilith Hellfire was going to send some feedback.
Of course I'm going to send feedback, but I expect that Charlie Esser to give some feedback too.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, yeah, because he has Marvel Unlimited now, Charlie Esser.
Exactly. There's no excuses.
I know. Wouldn't be surprised if he's like, I'll be there. But no, I was going to look up. And then for the month of September, I was going to look up their schedule here. I think it's just
I don't care about September. I only care about Shocktober, baby.
Oh.
Only thing I care about.
Well, people can send in feedback, Lilith.
All right.
Lilith is like, wake me up when September ends.
Exactly.
How dare you? Oh, that's right, because I did have to make an adjustment because I forgot to schedule something for September 1st. But yes, so September 1st, I remember Ray mentioned these a while ago. It'll be Spectacular Spider-Man 164 through 167.
Woohoo!
Featuring another, powerhouse in the Shockers weight class, I think, the Beetle in the first issue. Followed
Somebody get Scourge on the phone. We need to clean this up again.
Followed by villains Night and Fog, who Ray was all raving about.
The worst.
And then the week after, Amazing Spider-Man 340 through 343, featuring the Black Cat. And then the week after, Amazing Spider-Man 349 and 350, Dr. Doom. And then amazing.
Can we get a prequel series where he's just Master Doom? I think that would be cool.
Oh, nice. And then Amazing Spider-Man 353 through 358 round robin. Because you know who's going to be sending in feedback for that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then the round out September, it'll be finally Smoke and Mirrors. Peter Parker.
Yeah, we got a great little lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like as little let outs, it's coming in October.
Shocktober.
Out of the pouch. Boing.
Get ready for a comic-filled October, guys, to counter program Halloween.
Oh my.
Go ahead, throw it in.
Anyway.
We could have done something scary, we did something funny, so.
I know. I had a bunch of Ghost Rider ready to go, and Lilith was like, "No, we must make fun of the Shocker for a month."
We'll do Ghost Rider whenever his show comes out.
Oh, don't worry. See Comic Capers in October. Anyway, so email us your thoughts on all of that, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to support follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter. Find links to everything all in one convenient place. It's early, like Lil said. Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And now support the sponsors. Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Michelle Gray needs your help. And as Master Doom said, use the code Southgate on all that for a deal. And pick up Pod Life the book, now digital and paperback. Volume 2 is in the works. So get on the ground floor, get Volume 1. And when you do your Amazon shopping, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help support this show, the Southgate Media Group Network, and that madman Rob, Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom.
Yeah. Lilith.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. Also, like I said, I'm trying to have 5,000 friends by the end of the year. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can. Lilith Hellfire on Facebook, just look it up.
I'm thirsty for it, bro.
Gimme.
Gimme.
I see it. I want it. I get it.
Don't let me down.
For once, Lilith wants a bunch of friends. Anyway, come back next time. That Scarlet Spider, the young Australian you heard will be here, along with Matt Kona.
It's the Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest! End of the month spectacular!
Until then, swing on back.
Thwip, thwip, thwip.